over international airspace. The F-35 pilot, operating from a carrier strike group, gets an alert. An unidentified aircraft is flying in a pattern that doesn't match any scheduled civilian or allied traffic. AWACS confirms, it's a JF-17 Thunder, moving fast, possibly performing reconnaissance or probing the edge of controlled airspace. There's no radio contact. Command gives the green light, intercept and identify. The F-35 goes full silent mode. Stealth engaged. It climbs rapidly, banking into a tight turn to head directly toward the unknown jet. This isn't just about speed, it's about detection. The JF-17 has radar, yes, but it's not equipped with the kind of next-gen systems that can reliably detect a stealth aircraft like the F-35. In this DCS scenario, that gives the American pilot a huge edge. The pilot switches to long-range sensors. Infrared search and track IRST picks up heat signatures. It's definitely a jet, single engine, roughly the size of a JF-17. Zooming in, the onboard optics confirm the visual ID weapons remain cold. This is an intercept, not a shoot-first mission. But things are getting tense. Meanwhile, the JF-17 pilot, likely running a CAP combat air patrol or probing mission, realizes something's off. He can't see the F-35 on radar, but his onboard sensors catch a faint infrared bloom. That's not normal. He starts to climb and bank hard tactical evasion. He knows something's out there, and it might be watching him. The F-35 closes the distance silently, still undetected by radar. At this point in DCS, we're simulating a real-life potential one-jet with low observability and sensor fusion going up against a fourth-gen fighter with solid, but conventional systems. It's a cat-and-mouse game where one side has night vision, and the other is in the dark. Now the American pilot initiates a radar lock, not for firing, but for firm target confirmation. The radar stays in low power mode to avoid detection, but it's enough. The targeting pod kicks in. High resolution zoom confirms, it's a JF-17 Block 3 variant, equipped with PL-5 short-range missiles and a couple of air-to-ground bombs. That changes everything. It might be on a strike mission. At this point in a real-world scenario, there'd be options: shadow the aircraft, warn it off, or force it to change course. In DCS, we simulate all of this. The F-35 switches to active radar, alerting the JF-17. The Thunder pilot's radar warning receiver screams to life. He brakes hard left and climbs. Now it's a real engagement. Both jets bank into a spiral climb. The JF-17 deploys countermeasures, flares and chaff, trying to shake a lock it can't see. The F-35 stays behind, its superior maneuvering and thrust vectoring keeping it on the tail of the Chinese-built jet. Weapons go hot, missiles selected, but not fired. It's all about control, not combat. At this range, the F-35 has dozens of options. It could launch a radar-guided AIM-120 AMRAAM or switch to infrared with an AIM-9X. But in this DCS mission, the pilot holds fire. The idea is to simulate pressure, not war. That pressure is working. The JF-17 starts evasive maneuvers, diving low, trying to use terrain masking. In mountainous terrain, that's dangerous but smart. The F-35 stays high, observing. From this position, it relays everything to command: flight path, configuration, potential payload. The data is live-streamed to ground control and AWACS. In a networked battlefield, this information is gold. It's not about one pilot and one jet, it's about real-time intelligence and battlefield awareness. Now, the JF-17 pilot makes a bold move. He turns to face the F-35. No lock, but he's trying to force a visual confrontation. He wants to know what's hunting him. In DCS, this becomes a high-speed merge. Two jets screaming past each other at Mach 1.5, 100 meters apart. In the blink of an eye, it's a close-range dogfight. This is where pilot skill matters. The JF-17's agility is solid. It rolls fast, climbs well, and it's got guns. But the F-35 has superior situational awareness. The pilot sees everything: radar, infrared, threat axis, missile cones on one display. With a quick roll and pull, the F-35 ends up behind the Thunder again. Guns armed, laser dot on the target, but still no fire. It's all about dominance, not destruction. At this moment in the mission, command tells the F-35 to warn off. The pilot fires a flare, breaks off, and pulls a hard loop to the right. It's a show of power. I'm here. I could VE ended this. But I didn't. The JF-17 doesn't follow. He banks away, throttles down, and heads back toward his airspace. Mission complete. Intercept successful. No weapons fired, but the message was clear. In DCS, this scenario highlights the future of air combat, not just about who has the fastest jet or biggest missile. It's about who sees first, decides faster, and can control the skies without firing a shot. That's the power of the F-35. And it's also the reality of modern geopolitics, where every intercept is a message, every move a signal. As the F-35 pilot returns to base, systems check green, fuel levels solid, he logs the encounter. It'll be analyzed by Intel, discussed by tacticians, and used to train the next generation of pilots.